Is season 1? Did season 1 have a scene with a fork? Or is that later on?
Fork.
Yeah, like a spoon fork.
Spoon fork. What the
Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's later on.
Maybe.
Never mind.
Corey, do you know what he's talking about?
I think so. Let me quickly Google.
But
I believe it was a fork.
I don't know what. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. If it did happen
Okay,
in
never
season 1,
mind.
let me know.
Oh,
Yes? No?
Wait, let me just double check.
I know. Hang on. I found the details of it, but
Not what episode that it's in?
yes.
Hmm.
Where?
So, while you're looking for that, so there was one scene with Tyrell that happened that literally exists just to show that he knows how to use a terminal. And that is, I see you're using GNOME. I use KDE myself. What?
Okay,
Executive
apparently
using
it
Linux?
is in season 1.
It is? Okay.
Yes. Episode 1.7.
Okay, what exactly is the deal?
This is quote unquote from the Wikipedia page. When police question Wellick about Sharon's
Oh,
murder,
that scene! Oh,
Joanna secretly breaks her own water with a fork.
fucking yeah, that scene! Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Okay,
Holy.
so if anyone
A
who's
little
not
hardcore.
anyone who's forgetting the scene exactly, after Tyrell murdered what's her face,
Yeah, the current CTO's wife.
yeah, the what?
I believe. Yeah.
So, the police came to talk to Tyrell at his office, and he was like, "Fuck off! You need an appointment. I'm not talking to you." And then they just show up at his house, and his wife had no idea what was happening, because Tyrell hadn't actually said that he had done anything yet, or the fact that the CTO's wife was dead or anything. So she was real surprised, and after Tyrell started fucking up a bit and sort of saying more than he should have to get the police out of the house, basically she broke her own water with a fork.
Yeah.
With that that fucking scene.
It's a bit much.
His wife is
Insane.
absolutely insane. I thought that early on, I thought like, oh, Tyrell's probably going to be like the big man in the relationship, but no, everything that Tyrell does is basically to please her.
Literally.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like, I presume she's going to show up at some point later in the series, but she supposedly doesn't know where Tyrell actually is at this point, so because he's just fucked off somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's gonna be an important point in a future episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Future
Okay.
Mr. Robot episode that we.
Yeah, she's very mysterious.
Yeah.
Let's leave it at that. Yeah.
Well, I was already real confused with the that one BDSM scene that happened. It's like,
Oh.
it's like what the fuck is? What am I watching right now? It's like, oh yes, this lady who's like 8 months pregnant wants to be tied up and like what? Okay, sure.
Yeah.
If you say so.
Like we said, she's insane.
She's definitely insane.
Proper insane.
I think the only person in this series who isn't insane was probably Shayla.